It's 5 a.m. Welcome, the 30th September. Oh my God, 22. Another awesome, amazing day. We're Friday. We're starting live on the Mighty Tribe, Dr. Kiltz, CNY, and YouTube, Facebook. And welcome, Robert, the Missing, Jason, Paul. Good morning. How are you guys doing, guys and gals, and everyone around the globe? Another amazing day. And we're doing the very best we can today, like every single day. And healing to all of those that are suffering in the world and those that are going through the crazies of war and earthquakes, tornadoes, hurricanes, and more. Let's see. Remarkable. How are you doing, my friend? Kayla, good morning. Good morning. Carnivore Rose, good morning. Average White Monster, good morning. 56. NY Cali is Vonic, good morning. Krusty, good morning. Let's see. Renshi, good morning. Erica, good morning. Another beautiful day. Starting the day. Thank you, God, Lord, Creator, for the day. It's an amazing day. I got up at 2:30 this morning. It was a little crazy. I don't know. I was just feeling a little stiffness. And I just got up and said, okay, let's go. Let's get moving every day. And I take a nap or two or three in the day, and I'll go to bed early if I need. And we're just on the move. And we're doing UOU, finishing up the book. If you haven't listened to it, read it, you must. Next week's book is Marcus Aurelius, Meditations. And I did a really great interview last night. It was really great. And we're always connecting with so many amazing people in this world. And I just want to make with Laura Spath. Let's see. Laura Spath. You got to check out Laura Spath. She's rocking amazing. Just a simple story towards health and wellness, weight loss, husband eliminated diabetes. We are on a journey of sharing, and sharing is caring, as my good Dr. V loves to say. And I was listening to Carrie Rivera from Brighteon TV and Sean Baker. We'll put a link there, and I'm going to be interviewing with Carrie Rivera later today. I don't think it's a live interview, but maybe it is. Let's see. Carnivore Rosie, how are you doing? Average. Good morning. We're all average, right? But ultimately, there's no such thing. You're unique and amazing. You are. We're all infinitely way above that, right? Patricia, Laura, wasn't it great? Thank you so much. I really enjoyed. I've been watching her stuff. It's really inspiring. Working mom, wife, full-time, and sharing and helping people learn some ideas that maybe the key to health is actually carnivore. I know. Now, can you eat some fruit, fiber, vegetables, seeds, or nuts from time to time? Likely, yes, unless you have an anaphylactic reaction and you're like, no way. But too much, too frequently, again, a lot or frequently makes the poison. And I know I too feel it from time to time if I have too many, but I shouldn't be having. But again, we all find the sweet spot for our life, depending on where you're at and what you're doing. But remember, the miracle machine is you, the temple, the Ferrari, the most expensive, valuable, irreplaceable entity ever created in the universe. You're it, right? Can everyone hear me okay, see me fine? And I see you. Let's see. Tom, Beth, Patricia, Curtis, good morning. Made it through the hurricane. Awesome. You know, these hurricanes have kind of been around for like millions and billions of years, most likely, right? This idea of let's see if I'm getting Amy. Good morning. How you doing? Let's see. Carnivore Rosie, grateful every day. Nafs, good morning. BTW. Hello. I probably won't hang around because I'm usually invisible here. All right, Damasco, get moving. Listen, this is a hello. How you doing? Just a high five, a fist bump, or just thank you, God, Lord, Creator, for the day. I read my infinite books. Let's see. One of my most valuable is Course in Miracles, if I can find my Course in Miracles. But I guess we are all individually and collectively a Course in Miracles, right? We're on the journey of learning. Again, we've all had our pain and problems and worry and fear and regret, and we still live with them from time to time. They're okay. What's the journey you want to be on? What's the thing that you want to make the most out of your life? And let's see, whatever. This is called the adjustment game, life. We're constantly adjusting, right? We're turning it up, we're turning it down, we're going right, we're going left, we're stepping back, we're moving forward. The adjustment game is kind of the phrase of the day. We're constantly adjusting, we're learning, right? You drank the wrong thing, you ate the wrong thing, you smoked, no thing. And ultimately, we're living a life of the gods, right? We're living the life of the gods, all of us. Sandy, good morning. Good morning. I'm here to answer questions, just share how CNN. Hi, I'm a member of the CNN group, Carnivore News Network. We're part of the tribe. Again, we're all part of this global tribe as Dita. Good morning all around. And we're working to lower the deuterium levels to make it easier for the electron transport chain to keep passing around the hydrogen, the electrons, neutrons, and protons. I love lamb, KJ Connolly. I think lamb is good because you got to eat the fatty meat the best. Lamb, goat, pig. Let's see. Lamb, goat, pig, bison, buffalo, and also don't forget beef. Beef is probably the best. And you don't need the organ meats. You don't need to add the mineral salts. Listen, it's all in the meat. It's got all you need. But I do love the bone broth and the bone marrow. And I love to drink my Gerolsteiner. And when I'm feeling a little like stiff and tight for whatever reason, because I might have had a couple of French fries from time to time, I go right to the mineral waters, the best. Some people use Real Lights or Element, but there's again, lots of different ways. Thank you for joining the Mighty Tribe. We're sharing lots of ideas. Monday, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time, we have our global meetup, which is on Zoom. If you want to show your face, great. If not, that's okay. We're answering questions. We're bringing on guests. We're going to be adding a 30-day course on how to get into the keto carnivore way. And I say keto carnivore because, listen, keto is good, but carnivore is great. So you may be feeling great on keto, go for it, stay there. But my sense is that the best way, what's the best way? It's the carnivore way, right? And our new book is coming out. It's not on Amazon yet. Currently is strictly Kiltz's Keto. Let's see if I've got my Kiltz's Keto is there. And we're learning and sharing and creating new and different ideas, right? Next week's book, Meditations, Marcus Aurelius, really great. Happy Allison Friday. It's a beautiful day in the universe every single day. Every day is a Monday, a Friday, a Wednesday, a Tuesday, a Sunday. Every day is a God-given day. And if you always start the day with faith and have belief and know that God is always working with you, if you've got problems, stress, struggle, strain, just know that you're in good company. We all do, right? Let's see. Still recommend these high-fat cholesterol meats for those with high cholesterol numbers. Samantha. Cholesterol doesn't cause any disease. A low cholesterol is deadly and not good. Inflammation is a cause of disease. The leading 5 causes of inflammation are sugar from plants. Remember, all plants are sugar. The chemicals from plants, the antigens from plants, the fermentation of plants in your bowels and your mouth, by the way, and excessive exercise. Excessive. Listen, if you want to be the marathon runner and you want to get the gold cup, the gold medal, go for it. But excessive exercise is not good for us. You want to move, whether you want to do jujitsu or wrestling, or you want to simply play tennis or racquetball or whatever it is, go for it. But remember this, excessive anything is not good, except excessively focusing on the beauty of God within all of us, right? That's always good. Course in Miracles. I know you've all read it. You all have it. These are just, you got to have that library there that you could just pick up the book and you go like, whoa, that's amazing. So it is a beautiful Friday, the 30th of let's see, September. October's coming. I've been 3 months, no coffee, no caffeine, no way, right? Now, I still do a sip of martini from time to time, once a month. I have a few fries twice a month. And what do I really love every day? Ribeye steak every day. That's it. Okay. Again, wherever you're at, I do one meal a day. I think that's the very best way. Keto, you can have, listen, carbohydrates in a simple form are easily taken into the liver, converted to fat for the energy you need. We do have insulin that goes up in order to convert amino acids and simple sugars to fat in the liver. But if you're filling your bowels 3 times a day with carbohydrates, no way, that's not good for you. I know it's kind of crazy. And I simply stick to ribeye steak, fatty meat, fatty burgers. I occasionally do some chicken wings. That's kind of my go-to. Laura Spath, Spath. We've got a link on our website, drkiltz.com. But Laura is amazing. I can't remember. Now I got to look. All right. What's Laura Spath? She's amazing. I know I got it here. Yes, Laura Spath, Instagram, Laura Spath. You'll find her. YouTube, let's see. But she's amazing. She also co-hosts the Cutting Against the Grain podcast with our good friend Judy Cho and let's see, what is it? Carnivore Cure. You love that, right? Daniela, good morning. Happy Friday. We're all chasing the sunsets, right? But eventually we'll get to the last one, but the energy will be plowed into the ground, out into the sky, and the spirits of life will be reflected in all of us. This is a journey of reflection, right? In its mastery in the spirit of life. And it's all the spirit, right? That's why faith in God is so critical. Why does Carnivore help the mind so much with the clarity of thought and being able to feel connected to the moment? Because simple. All right, I've got to get up and I got to get something out of my bag. I always carry my bag of stuff, right? And let's see. I did some videos yesterday, and I'll share some of the thoughts and ideas. And I had to get my, let's see, the mind. If you think about it, in essence, when you eat food, it is taken up into the GI tract, and then the amino acids and sugars and the chemicals from the plants go to the liver or the lymphatics, and they're circulated everywhere, and the blood flow to the brain. Basically, all those plant chemicals, and this is why I had to get, you got to get a copy of Plants Kill, right? And they do. And basically, a plant-based diet damages the brain, damages everything about your body. This is the reason that Carnivore cures all, right? And Judy Cho's book, Carnivore Cure, we're going to get Judy on again. Listen, our body does not use glucose as energy directly, indirectly. It must convert it to fat in the liver or you die, right? And ultimately, glucose is just a glycosylation glycan. And when you learn more about the human glycobiome, and I know I got my books everywhere, and I love sharing these things, but glycobiology, again, I share these things so your brain is beginning to think glycosylation is for the glycobiome to add sugars to proteins to make them functional. But too much protein damages the brain, too much sugar damages the brain, but there likely isn't too much fat that you can eat at any one time because your body says enough. But when you eat protein and sugars, your body says, I need more, basically. If you haven't heard about protein toxicity, poisoning, I think I got it right here. Protein poisoning, basically, protein poisoning, rabbit starvation, read about it. It's the killer. Again, carnivore is not a high protein diet, it's a high fat diet, and that reduces inflammation in the bowels. And the bacteria and yeast love a plant-based diet because they ferment, they make alcohol, aldehydes, methane, gas, and more, which basically circulates all over your body and gives you brain fog all the time. That's it. By the way, you don't want to chair with you really don't want to chair with a back on it, because once again, you're relying on leaning on a back, and you want to this is the type of chair you want, right? Because you want to rely on the one back that you have in order to sit up straight, right? Your posture is critical, right? You have to intentionally practice better posture every single day. So I don't know if that answered your question. Let's see, Sixth Sense, 111, let's see, 11,100, something like that. But again, it really is amazing when you go to this carnivore way, or I call it the baby's way: bacon, eggs, butter, beef, Kiltz's ice cream, no sugar required, a little bit of salt. I recommend a 1 hour, 2 hour window. That's the best. Can you have a snack or two? Go for it. What's the snack I would eat? What is Kiltz eat? What's the snack I would eat? It's meat. A little bit of meat, a little bit of butter from time to time. But I don't do a sit down. I don't do a sit down except my one meal at night. That's the very best way. And then rest and digest. That's the very best. And one thing I love about the Wegmans French butter, it has this really, really great salt on it. And you want to get some really great salts. Malden, Redmond's, great butters. Butter Boy. Now, some people cannot tolerate cow's milk. So you need maybe goat's milk. But some people can't do any of it, right? Let's see, the President butter. It's a Butter Boy from Wegmans. Butter Boy from Wegmans. But when you go to Wegmans, you have to go through the plant section. Be careful, because the plants want to kill us, right? They want to control us. Anun from Malaysia, how are you doing? Where are you at in this world? What questions, comments, concerns, and thoughts? The world is a crazy place, but you make it that way because you don't have faith in God's way. God knows what she's doing, he's doing, it's doing, whatever it is. But it's the spirit of life, right? We're connecting in positive ways. This is the hour of positive power, by the way. M. Cash, how you doing? It's the President's butter. And you are the president, the pope, the priest, the professors. You are the good, the bad, the right, the wrong, the easy, the hard. And this is an adjustment game, right? We're constantly adjusting our thoughts, our emotions, and our lives, right? Raven, good morning. Noon, doing great. Just a bit nauseous with fat. Yes. And sometimes you may have to sort of adjust the fat protein ratio that it's tolerable. Again, I love butter. I love ghee. Personally, I love ribeye steak with some foie gras, but the liver and the organ meats are not required. We do have a nutritional solution: beef, liver, and organ meat supplements that I think are great, but are they necessary? Not necessary, right? But the most necessary thing is to have belief and faith in God. And where is God? Within all of us. God, thank you. God bless all of us, right? And Daniela, you got the, again, this is like, I love the stories. But if you just Google on Wikipedia plant poisoning, you'll be like, what do you mean? What do you mean? Like potatoes and tomatoes and garlic and onions and asparagus and citrus fruit. They have toxic things in our bodies? Yes. Laura Spath. All right. Carnivore Chucky. Let's see. People here to keep up with you. Thank you. Facebook and website. We are all visible, right? Donasco. All right. Remember, empty gut brings a full life. Awesome. CNN. Coconut water on Carnivore. You can have some coconut water from time to time. I don't recommend it all the time, but again, you may be able to tolerate coconut, the nuts. And remember, there are always plant chemicals, plant antigens, and then it's all sugar. So I don't do it that significantly. A little bit. Lamb is awesome. Lamb rib chops are so favored because their fat content makes a marble, juicy, tender finished chop. I love it. I do love. When I was younger, my mother would get me lamb chops for my birthday because we didn't have them very often. It was mostly ground beef. We lived on Griffith Park Boulevard near Sunset Boulevard. I can't remember the address, between Effie and Lucille, and used to go to the food house, and Ed, I think, was the manager there. And boy, the meat section was the very, very best. Bevy. How you doing? Cherish Wellness. Good morning. KG. Good morning. Coconut water isn't advised of any significance or frequency from time to time, right? Just like a fry, a martini, or a cookie cake. But Kiltz's ice cream, again, a little bit of simple sugar from time to time. Amino acids and simple sugars go to the liver via insulin. They must be converted to fat or you die. That's it, right? All right, Chucky. All right, the real, let's see, oh my God, the real chef, Josh. All right, chief and chef. I always get those little, my ancient dyslexia always has to go back on it, right? All right, Jacqueline, how to manage social expectations, what to do when everyone is eating the special dessert the hostess made. Have a bite. It's okay from time to time. If you say, you know what, I just can't do that today. I really appreciate that. It looks so awesome. Can I take a piece home, or like next time? It's okay. And remember, the social experiences are in your brain, right? Be okay with being you. And if it's like, oh, no, I can't today. My stomach is upset, or, oh man, that just upsets my stomach. All these things, right? Be okay to be you, right? And remember, we're always adjusting. Oh my God, just a bite. Well, wait a minute, I'll have a piece. Oh my God, 2 pieces. Wait a minute. Now you're jumping in and eating all of it. You got to modulate and just, it's an adjustment game, right? Be okay. You know, maybe it's like, oh, I can't go over there. Maybe not, right? I know that my good friend Robert Sykes, the keto savage, talks about his aunt at these parties and gatherings. He just says, you know, he wears the shirt with the whatever the special aunt his aunt makes, but he just says, I can't do it, right? Let's see. Good morning, Donna, Ireland. Just wondering your thoughts on carnivore if you have. Let's see, hemochromatosis. I love red meat. My bet is hemochromatosis is inflammation and damage to the liver from this. Sorry. My bet is, again, I think we've got it wrong, most likely. Barris, good morning. John Tucker, how you doing? You grow children on carnivore. My friends, they grow amazing. They grow amazing. We are carnivores through and through. All right, we're an omnivore. We can eat the plants. Is it good for us? I don't think so. Of too much frequency and significance, no way, right? Black Pearl, how you doing? Let's see. Let's go ancestral. I love it. Sexy Mamas, looking forward. We'll do a YouTube. No, we'll do just a Instagram live. How about that, Sexy Mama? In just after 6 will be good. Good morning, Wheel and Two. Let's have a rockin' summer tanbo. Remember, rise and butter shine to the day, right? Rise and shine. And it's all built in the mind. What are you thinking? What are you worrying about? I write on my whiteboard, worry, thought of the impossible or what's wrong, yet all is right, because who's in charge? God is, right? NTL, fellow glycans. Remember, glycans and sugars are critical. Without it, you die. But it's not the energy. And for some reason, consuming plants is deadly. And I love this science on glycobiology. I mean, to me, it's just amazing, amazing, amazing stuff. And I've got infinite books on the glycobiome. This is it. Children, fatty meat. Fatty meat is critical for all humanity. And I always say meat off the bone rather than mush out of a bowl. Absolutely. And my good friend Sean Baker says you don't need to eat the organ meats or the liver, just fatty meat. That's the very best. I say a little Gerald Steiner is good, but children, for toddlers, all of us, listen, we are the ancient carnivores. I was Nanook of the North. I was watching that this morning, hearing it from Sean Baker and Carrie Rivera, Brighteon TV. And it's a place for all of us to converse and listen and learn together. Good morning, all, every day. Wheeland 2, right? Let's see. Elvira. Let's see. Oh my God. They're my history of dyslexia needs some practice to separate the letters and the words and then listen to them, speak them, and then write them. My very best. Once you're done breastfeeding, you want to go to the meat feeding, right? Breastfed, meat fed, life fed. And don't forget, faith in God is number one, right? Toddlers. Doc, does long-term gluconeogenesis hurt us in any way? Well, listen, all these molecular reactions, right? These metabolic pathways, it's not happening. Oh, this happens and this happens. It's all like a dance in an infinite, fast, amazing way, right? You are making some sugars inside you, right? But what you must also recognize is that all meat contains glycans. Glycans are the sugars that are attached to the lipids and the proteins and other glycoproteins. I may have it here. My desk is a little messy, but the more you read about the glycans and glycobiology, you'll be like, oh my God, this is the most amazing science. Most people don't know anything about glycobiology, the glycobiome. It's the master miracle. So glycans and gluconeogenesis happening all around. It's not happening so like but if you recognize, and I don't know if you can see this, it focuses. So this is, I'm losing everything here. This is basically the cell and the cell wall with all the glycans or the sugars, which are critical as a barcode, as the master lock and key, or the door that says, enter me or stay out of me, right? And the more we learn about the glycobiome, the more it's like, wow, this stuff is radical. And I'm reading this stuff and just constantly learning. We're always learning new things. We're always learning. Can a person with a lap band, my wife, eat carnivore? Absolutely, Robert Price. Listen, the lap band, again, the surgeries to be skinny are deadly and not recommended. You want to go keto, carnivore, 1 meal a day, fatty meat, that's the way. Can keto work? It can, but carnivore is the master class, right? And again, you can have a fruit, fiber, vegetable, seed, or nut from time to time, but most of the time, let's see if I've got the basic way. This is the way. Bacon, eggs, butter, beef, Kiltz's ice cream, salt, 1 meal a day, a snack or two, a nap or two, and you will feel like the master again, right? But absolutely, all of us can do it. You still have a stomach. All the cells still work the same. We've been lied to. I know, right? Oh, this is a great one on fiber. I don't know if you can see this one clearly. Basically, let's see if I can get this right. We looked at anal bleeding, constipation, bloatedness, straining, and abdominal pain, and fiber. And basically, when you remove the fiber, all the symptoms went away. Fiber is deadly if you haven't figured that out yet. You don't need it. It's basically, they had to figure out what to do with all the fiber left over from the making seed oils, which are also not good. Not good, right? Carnivore book, it will be out, Mariah. It's really kind of out. I've just got to, we're making some finishing touches, and I may be kind of combining keto and carnivore in one location. So you can get the book, you can read about keto, you can read about carnivore, and you can figure out for yourself where you're at, where do you want to be? Do you want to start off, right? Yes, Dr. Paul Mason, he's amazing, right? Amazing. We love it, right? And again, and my other favorite guy is right, Jordan Peterson, Michaela Peterson. Steak, water, salt, done, bingo, gone, leave you. All right, good morning, Beth. How you doing? Carnivore affect vitamin D levels. Let's see. I don't get out much, and I've been on tablets for years. My bet is if you stick to carnivore, you eat I think eating the liver is like awesome. I recommend fatty meat, liver, bone broth, bone marrow. Get rid of the fruit, fiber, vegetables, seeds, and nuts, and you will be fine. You don't need the supplements, the minerals, the vitamins, the extras, because they're all built in the master meal, meat. Meat makes us masters, and mush makes us meek. Right? Let's see. NTL, need to chew on fatty meat first and leave them with it. Let's see. Do you need to chew on fatty meat first or leave them with it for toddlers? I think you give them the fatty meat and they chew it as long as they got the teeth. But yeah, you can pre-chew, my bet is, or pre-cut, or make it easier and add. Now, you don't need the butter, milk, or cream and cheeses, which may be more antigenic for some people over others. Some people are better able to tolerate the milk products, but try goat's milk if cow's milk doesn't work, or bison milk. Did you get bison milk? I don't know. All right, the Harvard study, carnivore. Let's see. This is really good. All right. This is the Harvard study. Basically, we did a short video on this. The majority of chronic diseases went down. Overall health got better. Hunger and food cravings went down. Mental clarity up, right? Mental clarity went way up. And we'll put links to this, by the way, for all those that love to look at this stuff. You don't need to eat intestines, but you can. My bet is the lions do, right? You don't need to. Buffalo is so delicious. I love it, cherished wellness, but I don't eat it very much. I stick to beef cattle, right? Let's see. South Dakota. My amazing girlfriend bought me some A5 Wagyu for the grill. Awesome. I love A5 Wagyu. Also look at Alpine Butchers. Amazing. So many great Butcher Box. So many amazing ranchers and butchers. Your butcher is your best bud, and it's really your best doctor or pharmacist, right? The new pharmacy is the butcher or the rancher or the farm with fresh eggs, fatty chicken, duck livers, all amazing, right? Cut into the small pieces and then do fine. Yes. Listen, we're helping our children, right? You don't just like here's the beast and eat it. We're preparing our food. That's why I love Laura Spath, because she creates and builds for her family, and she shares it with all of her global friends. We're learning from so many others. Nomad, let's see, be the nomad. One mad, let's see, no meal. Crazy stuff, right? Again, even Harvard acknowledges that carnivore cures most everything. And yet somehow they're sponsoring mostly a plant-based diet. Time for 72-hour fast. Estita. Oh my God. Yes, you're right. Next week we do a 3. Sometime in the week, you figure out the time. We're going to do it, right? Nomad, man. Let's see. NTL. Let's see. Cut in small pieces. Yes. All right, John. When does the diarrhea subside? It takes, listen, do a fasting, do some mineral water. That'll help tremendously. And it will reside. It will resolve. It will go away. It always does. Always. Pain always gets better, right? But if it's the path, we're adjusting, right? I would say you might slow down on the fat, but you might even go on 1, 2, or 3 day fast. That will heal the glycobiome. The glycobiome is the Teflon sugar shield of our body. The sugar shield, basically, the keratins and the glycosaminoglycans, the chondroitin sulfate, the heparin sulfate, all of those are sugars. Beth, how you doing? Well, the new shirts are on the Mighty Tribe, and I got to look and make sure they're all there. If you're not finding one, just say, Kiltz, where is it? Organ meat supplements. Yes. And we have Kiltz's organ meat supplements or liver supplements. Do it or be square, right? All right. Thanks for joining me, by the way. Phenomena. Let's see. Sexy Mama, Santa, Coach Krista, Boog. Let's see. Boogie down 84. Beauty. Duck meat. Yes, I love duck meat. Absolutely. Meet at beach. We're going to meet you there. And let's see. Rashid, how you doing? Chucky Cluck, just simply K, right? And you're okay, I'm okay, we're okay, because the universe knows what it's doing, right? Nomad man. Let's see. Again, I got to make sure I'm reading it right. Can a person with a lap band, we got that, Robert, right? Wherever you're at in this world, God has gifted you life. And with problems you have, you must look at them at the pieces of the puzzle to build your perfect. All of them. If you can get there faster rather than, oh my gosh, life is terrible. All these terrible things keep happening to me. Don't you get it? God has created those for your perfect life. That's it. If you can turn everything around and adjust it in a way that it has a perfect vibration and harmony, because God is with us always, right? God is everywhere, right? And God's eyes are on in all of us, right? That is it. I got my notes on my wall over here. Let's see. Faith is the fact of life. When you have faith, you understand that all things are working in its perfection. That's it, right? All right. It's my pleasure, Robert. Again, do a 23-in-1 every day, 48-hour fast once a week, and 72-hour once a month. All right, cholesterol is the building block of every cell of your body, your neurons. Your brain burns fat, it doesn't burn sugar. Sorry. Glucose is just another glycan. Glycans are critical for glycosylation, which is the binding of a sugar to a fat or a protein to make that glycoprotein or glycolipoprotein or proteoglycan functional. That's it. All right, Carnivore, Chucky, good morning. Good morning. Friday, awesome day, cherish wellness. It's an awesome Friday. Every day is an awesome day. That's it. Let's see. Ahmad. Ahmad at, 10 at Ahmad at NJWI9. I'll get that. Good morning. Good afternoon. Gillian, good morning. Wherever you are in this world, another awesome day. And we're living under hardship and challenges and pain and suffering. But we always have to have faith in God. Inshallah. God bless. Namaste. God is within all humanity. And once we get caught up in the anger, the fear, we get caught up in the language of judgment, but we want to judge with love and bring that back, right? Thank God it's Friday. Thank God it's fantastic day. Every single day of life is fantastic, right? the day you're born, the day you die, and everything in the middle is the best day of your life because you're so blessed and lucky to simply even be in the alive category, right? Breath and smile. Listen, I've been listening to, I love inspirational quotes. I've been listening to CarrieRivera.com on Brighteon TV with Sean Baker and many other healers. Oh, man, Renee, right? Randy, good morning, good morning, good morning. All right. Consistently showing up. Let's see. And in endless options and dancing with fear. We're dancing with fear, but we're making the adjustments in the dance. You are dancing your life. You're the poet, the musician, the actor. You are the designer, the builder. You are the goddess and the gods it's built within us. So we talk about nutrition and being carnivore, but you must start first with faith first. You must start with faith first. And faith is simply understanding and recognizing that whatever you're living, God made perfectly for you. Don't look back at the problems as if it should have never happened. Be grateful that it absolutely happened. I've got to get Paul Mason on because I was thinking about this great graph, and I think Paul Mason would be a really great one. I love my down under friends, Australia, New Zealand, all over the globe. We're on this, right? Carbohydrate consumption causes fatty liver. Absolutely. A high protein, high carbohydrate, low fat diet is deadly. Deadly. I know this idea about here's my simple one, right? The glycans are the sugars that bind to the lipid proteins, and they are the barcode that says, come on in, stay out, friend or foe, good or bad, right or wrong, right? Paul Mason is awesome, and he's so calm. Kiltz isn't calm, is he? He's like all over the place, right? Let's see. Thank you so much, my sister. Remarkable, awesome. My pleasure, by the way. We're all on the journey together. It is really hard to stay carnivore, Rashid. Of course it is. It's okay. It's okay if from time to time you're not there. Don't chastise yourself. Give yourself love every single day. We're going to do a 72-hour fast next week, any time of the day or the week. That's it, right? But stay carnivore. Just call yourself, I'm a carnivore. This is easy. I'm a carnivore. This is easy. All right. What percentage of only meat makes you a carnivore? I don't care. You choose it. Call yourself a carnivore. You're doing the work to get to where you want to be. That's it. If you eat a French fry, a fruit, some honey from time to time, it's okay. Look at Saladino. He calls himself a carnivore and he does fruit and honey every day. It's okay. Listen, we're here to listen, learn, and love every single day in every single way, right? We're all working together. Is it hard? Yes. Who can do hard? You can, right? You can do the hard. I'm a picture guy, right? Here's all the glycans on the outer surface, but they're on the inside surface too. And these are the glycans, which are the sugars, like glucose is just another glycosylating agent, right? Fatty meats, eat fatty meat. It kills your sugar cravings. We are capable of eating a small amount of sugar from time to time or a large amount at any one time so that you will get the liver and insulin to convert it to fat to store the energy so you can fast for the next week, 2 or 3. It's simple. We are built to eat plants from time to time, but likely it was sweet fruit. It wasn't bitter plants. They're deadly. Don't do it, right? So I would say that it's okay to eat some honey and fruits from time to time. I don't recommend every day. I don't recommend a lot all the time or a little all the time. I would say some time to time is okay, right? And the change in the glycans, by the way, the change in the glycans causes cancer. And the plant glycans are not normally our go-to. We were ancient master hunters. We are the master hunters. This is who and what we are. It's a little crazy, right? But I was watching Nanook from the North, I think it is, old 1922 movie of the Eskimos or the Inuits on their hunt. And back when, if you even look at Stefansson, Stefansson went in the early 1900s, like 1901, to the far north and showed that eating meat and fish and blubber all the time was good for you, right? Vanina, Ashley, Chucky, enjoying Topo Chico, Jonathan, my good friend Jonathan. And now I don't have a Topo Chico today, but I have my Gerolsteiner. Martin Smith, good morning. How are you doing? Fatty meat makes you fit. Lean meat is not good for us. Of any significance or frequency, you got to eat the fat to be fit. It lowers inflammation, right? That's why I was doing some brainwashing, but ultimately the brain is bathed with whatever you eat, and you eat sugar a lot. It damages the brain. It causes glycation. Look up glycation and glycosylation. Let's see. Oh, I did have okay. All right. NTL, did Kiltz have a spoonful of butter? I've got my Wegmans Butter Boy. I put in a little leftover steak from a couple of days ago. I might have a bite or two. I do love to have, what's my favorite? My favorite is Butter Boy. And for some reason, Wegmans is putting less butter in this thing. I don't know if it's the same amount of money, but I may be going to the Amish. They have really great butter, by the way. There you go, NTL. I do love Kerrygold. I love Amish butter. So many great butters. Make your own even. Kiltz Mighty Tribe. Join the Mighty Tribe. You have to give me your email address. And then I can send you things that maybe you want to buy a shirt or a Kiltz cup. Kiltz cups. I just did a bisque firing and I've got to get some out, I'll do some glazing this week. And let's see you tomorrow at noon. Thank you. Have an awesome day. Thank you, God, Lord, Creator, for the day. Always just give thanks to God and see God in everyone and everything. It's as simple as that. You need to see God in everyone and everything, even your friends, your foes, your family, everyone, right? That's it. Empress Drew, how are you doing? Let's see. Nadi Hamid, do I have that right? First, oh my God, First Lady, Lady Dean, good morning. Stay carnivore. It's easy, Rashid. It's easy. It's so easy. It's so easy to be a lion. It's so easy to be you. Every day to start the day. Thank you, God, Lord, Creator, for the day. And what am I reading? I'm reading, this week has been UOU. Next week, it's going to be Marcus Aurelius Meditations. Audible books, buy the book, Amazon. Let's see. You are not aggrieved, surely because you weigh only so many pounds and not 300. Aggrieved, Aggrived. Then why be aggrieved that you will live only a certain number of years and no longer? For as you are content with the portion of matter assigned to you, so be contented also with the time. Wrote these things 2,000 years ago. Malaysia, Let's see. Hazumi. Let's see. Hey Zumi 16. Kelly. Let's see. Tilgman from Florida. You doing okay in Florida? I have not been down to my place. I have one camera, looks okay, a little bit of palm fronds here and there, but it's all good, right? The new shirts, you can get them on the Mighty Tribe or drkiltz.com. We're adding it to all these things because we love stuff, right? Enjoying Topo. My pregnancy insomnia 9th month has me awake. Cherish wellness. I woke up at 2:30 this morning. And T was like, would you turn that off? So I got up, got out, came to the office. I did my reading, meditation, prayer, played my guitar, and here I am. Good morning, Tampa. Sylvie, how are you doing? Awesome. Safe wherever you're at, and help those that need help in this world, all over the world. We're all praying for peace and health and wellness for all, right? We all need it. This is the adjustment game, right? We're adjusting. We're fine-tuning life, right? Up or down. I remember for televisions, you had to adjust the rabbit ears. And then my dad said, no, stay right there. Don't move. I had to hold on to it. I was the antenna. Let's see. One more question. Jacqueline. Let's see. How to find a doctor that embraces carnivore. Thank you. Look at my website, drkiltz.com. We have some lists there. Sean Baker, Rivera Health. Ken Berry has it. Judy Cho, I think. All of us are working to grow the carnivore space. Now, look, as a carnivore, can you eat French fries, fruit or honey or cookie cake ice cream from time to time? Yes. This isn't like, oh my God. They're not a real carnivore. Last I looked, lions eat the bowels, and in the bowels are some grass and grain. So it's okay. Pregnancy has me awake 2:13. I was up at 2:13 this morning, Cherish. A little earlier than you on my time. San Diego, love San Diego. I'm the kid from Los Angeles, Silver Lake, also Orange County, Newport Beach. When I was growing up, my grandmother lived in a trailer park. It was a 1.5 wide, and it was the best. I loved it. What was it? I got to remember. Bayside Village. Right on Coast Highway and right near the Reuben E. Lee. I loved it. I don't know if it's there anymore. They probably took it away, right? Paul Mason. We're going to get Jason. We'll all put a note out to get Paul Mason on with Kiltz. And again, we love the conversations. Love the conversations. All right. I'm making a mess here. And I've got my 6 o'clock call with Sexy Mama's going to learn and share about. We're going to talk together about toxins in a lot of the things like makeup and shampoo and deodorants, and maybe the things that we didn't even know have toxins, because where are the most of the toxins? Plants, right? Plants. CNN, enjoy my mug. Awesome. I'm off coffee for a little bit, but listen, a little bit of coffee, a little bit of tea, a little bit of whiskey, wine, or beer from time to time. But if you're pregnant, no way, don't do it, right? Faith and fuel. Peace. Thank you. Awesome day, Mia. God bless you. Have an awesome day. Randy, let's see. The antenna, the remote control. We are ultimately the antenna, the remote control. So that's really the most amazing understanding of life. You are the receiver and the transmitter. It's in you, right? That's the law of attraction. If you haven't read Jerry Nestor Hicks or Joe Dispenza or Rhonda Byrne or Jack Canfield, Cindy, how you doing? A beautiful day. We're embracing life. Today's phrase is adjustment game, right? Life is but an adjustment game. We're all perfect and we're all imperfect every single day. Let's see. I'm wondering about my makeup. Yes, we're just having a private conversation, and we're going to just discuss it, how maybe we can bring it on live for more, or I'm going to learn and I'm going to bring it. Ultimately, why do we wear all this makeup? Why? Right? Because we've been marketed to do that. What do you need? The best makeup you can have is a smile on your face, right? And Kiltz is working on seeing better and better every day, right? Beautiful. Let's see. What's your Instagram? It's Dr. Kiltz. Dr. Kiltz. It's also CNY Fertility, but the Dr. Kiltz is where I really share the craziness, right? CNN, awesome, my friends. Let's see. Me too in a bit. All right, we'll see you. Kona coffee. Love it. I love I have my espresso maker right here. And I haven't even had a sip in like 3 months. It's been amazing. But I make it for my good friend, Dr. Fayez Faruqi and Dr. Mora or Ashley or whoever wants a cup. If you come to my office and you say, hey, Kiltz, can I have a cup of coffee? I'll make it for you. Absolutely. Go to drkiltz.com or Instagram. Keto, feel like I'm getting gray hairs quicker. Is that linked? Well, you go carnivore, but gray hairs come. They're okay. You lose hair. That's okay. We are humans, right? It's the idea that, like, oh my God, I'm losing my hair. It's okay. But you go carnivore. Listen, this is where you need to go. This is the way. Kiltz's the BEBBIS Diet is the baby's way. So check this out. You might find it like suddenly you're feeling better, Mo. 1892 salted butter. Yes, my summertime, but where's my friend? Milk protein. Many people cannot do milk protein. And that's why milk, I don't do yogurt. I don't do milk. I do some cheese a little bit, but I do get a little from time to time. Lots of salt. All right. Awesome. We're going to no carb noodle. We're going to talk more about why makeup's not necessary, right? The deodorants and the soaps with all the plant stuff, not necessary. Where are we at? 5:56. So we're reading and understanding more about glycobiology and more about the glycobiome and why lean meats are deadly and fiber is not necessary, and it is actually likely damaging and deadly for us of any significance and frequency. And I used to have terrible bowel bleeding, hemorrhoids, kidney stones, constipation. My stool is a little turd now. I know you don't want to know this shit, but it's only once or twice a week because when you eat meat, it's all masterfully built into your body. And listen, you want to press against the resistance, right? You don't run away from it. You move right to it. And when you have fear, all you need to do is recognize fear is faith evolving and restoring you to the natural you. We are ancient hunters. We're not grass eaters. M-Cash, have a great weekend. Kiltz is usually on Saturdays and Sundays, but depending on some days, he may find another adventure from time to time. So if you don't find me, know it's like, where's Kiltz? He's still there one way or another. All right. Again, milk proteins are for babies and human milk is for babies, but cow's milk, goat's milk, even again, cheeses and butters may not be good for us, right? Joe Dispenza, Abraham Hicks. I love them, Amy. We're talking about maybe doing a meetup in the new year sometime. We're going to get something. I love the ability to see people personally, but also just share, right? Let's see. Robert Price, have an awesome day, my friend. God is always with each and every one of us. For me, JC is the master, but if it's Buddha, Lao Tse, Abraham, Moses, Muhammad, or the ancient sages of the universe, humanity, right? Beth, have an awesome day. Cindy, Amy, Jacqueline, have an awesome day. Jenny, let's see, Jim Rohn. Oh, I love Jim Rohn. Yes, I've listened to all of them. And they built my better, right? They built my better, but JC, right? The masterclass. Let's see, who else? Oh, Conversations with God, right? Neil Donald Walsh. I still get his dailies. Boris, have an awesome day. I'll see you. If you're in Syracuse, I'm here today. I was thinking about maybe trying to get up to Buffalo. I don't know what's going to happen. I have a lot of calls today. Corley and Faruqi are on today, and I'm really blessed and grateful for everyone here today. French Carnivore, how you doing? Preserve your muscular mass with only one meal of meat. My friend, that's Kiltz. You listen, we are built to eat maybe a meal a day or less. That's where we came from. We are not meant to eat 2 or 3 meals a day. Nope. You've been duped. Your muscle mass will stay. The animals that hibernate for months, guess what? Their muscle mass stays. Their bone mass stays. They lose fat. Why do you lose fat? Because fat is the only fuel. Hazumi, have an awesome day. It's 6 o'clock. My love to everyone. I'll see you tomorrow morning, 5 a.m. Show up if you're there, reruns or whatever it is. Have an awesome day. Your muscle mass never leaves as long as your master class is in shape. So keep adjusting. Ebony, how you doing? Treats, the real red rooster girl. Cellulite inflammation. No, it's not. It's not. Listen, cellulite is just too much fat stored because you're eating a high carbohydrate, low fat diet. Go carnivore, Sylvie and the Roy, and better things happen to all of us, right? Nice day, my friends. God bless. It's 6 o'clock. See ya. Chucky, CNN, and more. Jonathan, MCAT.